You don't have a twin, by any chance?
No.
Annie doesn't have a twin sister. She has bipolar disorder. A few days ago, she fell for a man at first sight. She walked up and started a conversation. They hit it off right away. The man fell for the warm and cheerful Annie too. When it was time to say goodbye, neither of them wanted to leave. So they agreed to meet for a proper date in a few days. On her way home, Annie couldn't stop smiling. But after she got back, a wave of sadness suddenly washed over her. She looked around. The room was a complete mess. Everything felt so wrong. Her strength seemed to drain away in an instant. The cause of all this was her bipolar disorder. She could only curl up under the soft blanket and stayed there for days until her phone rang. It pulled Annie out of her haze. It was the man calling. Today was their date, but Annie's voice was weak and lifeless. The man was confused.
Unless you want to cancel, I mean, you still have 2 minutes.
No. Come over, yeah.
He came to Annie's place. She had no choice but to greet him looking like a mess. When he gave her a gift, she showed no interest at all. Then they went to a restaurant. The man smiled at Annie, trying to ease the awkward atmosphere, but Annie could only force a bitter smile. The man was puzzled. Annie seemed like a completely different person from a few days ago.
You don't have a twin, by any chance?
No.
The date ended awkwardly. Before leaving, the man asked if she wasn't interested in him. Annie lied and said she just had a cold. She never told anyone about her bipolar disorder. She was afraid people would distance themselves once they saw her inner struggles. A few days later in the morning, Annie woke up. Suddenly, she felt a surge of energy.
A perfect morning. Birds tweeting outside my window, the smell of fresh cut grass.
Then she thought of the man. She quickly called him. Annie was filled with excitement and anticipation. She wanted to see him right away. The man was drawn in by her enthusiasm again. They agreed to have dinner at her place that night. She prepared everything for the dinner. But as she was doing her makeup in the mirror, that familiar feeling crept back